Hello everybody, Game Guide here, and I do have a few announcements. First of all, today is Monday the 13th, and there is nothing that we can really do today except go to bed and study. However, I would like to say that this is the third attempt that I've tried recording this. The first time was actually fairly successful, except I had to redo it because my computer crashed and I lost all my footage leading up to this point. And okay, I am dumb and went to the wrong floor. Oh joy. Sorry about that. The failure begins right off the bat. Anyway. Yeah. Let's see, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, this is my third attempt recording this episode because the first time it went well, but my computer crashed, so I lost all my data. And then I finally, a few months later, got all of my stuff fixed, which was like, I don't know, like yesterday or so. Got my computer fixed after it crashing twice, and got all my programs and stuff. Got my recording program set up again, and I even just hit rank 4 academics. Wonderful, right before the exam too. But after fixing and putting everything back to make my recording setup work again, I tried recording this very episode again, except it turns out that my video editor was corrupted, so I had to redo everything again because I kind of got mad and deleted what I did. But I did find another video editor later today, or well, not later today, because that would assume that I haven't done it yet, and I'm going to, but I have already done it. I actually had to go to Barnes & Noble to do it because no other place around here actually had free Wi-Fi. And one thing that I noticed during all the attempts of doing this was I've gotten these questions down quite right, but role-playing's natural magic. Oh, if you're ever drowning in the middle of the, if you're ever drowning in the middle of the desert, go role-playing. Yeah, because you're going to be drowning in the middle of the desert, and that's really going to be the first thing you're going to do. Wow. Come on, John, I'm so dumb. You're not funny, man. Jeez. Anyway. Enough of that, but yes, but for some reason, it is true, we did hit rank 4 academics, but one thing you will notice is that during all of these exams, geez, there's only one exam, man. You're in your exam now, man. Jeez, but you'll notice during this exams week that we have access to every single question, which leads me to believe that I may have been wrong earlier when I said that you needed to be rank 5 at this point in order to get the flag to activate for a social link later on in the game. I'm not sure whether or not I'm wrong yet, but we will find out when I get to that point. And that point will be when we see our results of who is at the top of the class leaderboard of test scores. Because apparently they do that in Japan. But we'll know if it works if we are the top of the class. Because if I remember, yeah, didn't, like, right before the first exams, Mitsuru told us that she had something special for us. Silly. But she has something special for us if we are the top of our class at the top of the exams, so usually that means you need to have X level of academics in order to access all the questions. And I was so sure that you need to be rank 5 by this point, and I just may have been wrong. So let's be a sarcastic asshole to get back into the swing of things. Oh, Junpei, can't you at least let me play off of you? I mean, come on, that's what bros do, man. That's what we do. That's what our kind does to initiate the ritual of entertaining others, man. Don't know what the hell oh my gosh, I just did I did like this freaky ass like white boy hand gesture at the TV, and I'm just feeling despicable towards myself now. Like I had this funny idea for like a skit or variety act or something where, like, you know how like when two guys are about to fight, like they start pushing each other, get all up in each other's face, and do like the gangster signs, like all, yo man, get out my face, man, you know, you don't step up on me, don't tread on me, and all sorts of shit like that. I always imagine like this scene where two guys would be doing that, except they're like giving each other compliments while they're doing it. So like, yo Junpei, good job on your PE, man, what'd you think about it? Did you like your test, huh? And he'd be all responding like, yeah man, I did really well, I think I did great. Oh my gosh, that would be a terrible, I mean, I can imagine it being like really funny, like if it was like something really pathetic that like they were talking about, like they get all into like this big argument over like oh my gosh, I explained this to someone else, and like they thought it was really funny. Sure, like I explained it to them, like two guys would be fighting over like how nice one person's coat is, and it's like, yo bro, where'd you get that coat? It looks nice on you. Yeah, thanks bro, I got it at Burlington, it's really nice, you should try it sometime. Oh, I'm silly. Junpei, you leave that to me, I shall help her find the bikini. Oh man, that's so creepy, man, you gotta stop it. Yeah. Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, it's been quite a while since I've recorded.
I know I've been kind of a dick lately.
Yeah, Junpei.
But we're still cool.
You were a dick a month ago. Or, well, 2 months ago, but don't worry about it, bro.
Thanks, yeah. Anyway, that's all history. It's you and me now, bro.
You know,
Alright.
the last episode that I posted, which was pretty much like that huge montage of character development, I love Junpei. Like, when I first played through this game, that whole montage where Junpei was sitting in front of the movie theater, like kicking himself for not being like a valuable member of the team, it just ringed bells in my ears of like memories of past things. What am I trying to say? I'm a lot like Junpei. Those are the correct words. So I like have this connection with Junpei. So it's like I'm him and he's me, and we are here and he are we, and we are all together right now over me. So yay, new candidate.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Wow, my audio setup is still really funky. Maybe it's just the idea of using having a headset instead. I'm using a new microphone, by the way. I'm kind of wanting to see if it would work, because normally I have a USB snowball, but I tried a little headset mic that I have had for a while, and after listening to a recording of both my voices on one mic over the other, it doesn't really make too big of a difference. I mean, one thing I did notice is with my headphone mic, it didn't catch my TV sound as much as the snowball. But like, if I ever did multiple people recording, then I'd have to use the snowball anyway, so.
Sorry, I'll see you all later back at the dorm.
I mean, not gonna get rid of the snowball just because my headset sounds just as, my crappy $10 headset sounds just as good as a $70 table mount microphone.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
It's like she's blossomed into a new person.
Beautiful.
Ikutsuki, if you're gonna lecture us about how beautiful life is, at least have the guts to come onto screen, man. Jerk.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairhead.
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up.
Ooh, on a
I
date,
might as well
maybe?
introduce you to him now.
Him? Well, I mean, I don't mind if you swing that way, but... I mean, if that... Ikutsuki, that's a kid.
Hello.
Ikutsuki? This better not be what I think it is.
Hi, Ken-kun. What's up?
Like, I don't have a problem with gay marriage, but I do have a problem with pedophilia.
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
You better start explaining things, Ikutsuki.
Oh, I heard about that.
I have 911 on speed dial.
Something about his parents.
It's called gamer thumbs.
It was only me and my mom, but she got in an accident and she died.
This better be the new candidate, Ikutsuki.
It happened 2 years ago.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses. But staying at the elementary school dorm all by himself isn't proper for a child his age.
Why would an elementary school have a dorm?
So, I decided to move him to your dorm for the summer.
Okay, kids, after you're done with painting, go back to your dorms. Herp,
You
derp,
think that's
derp.
a good idea?
Why, of course. He has the
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. He is the new candidate. Oh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I thought Ikutsuki was a pedophile.
But as you can see, he's
I-
still just an
I could
elementary
just
school
imagine
student.
Ikutsuki
So
driving to
it's a possibility.
driving to work in like a windowless van that says free candy. That'd be awful.
Are you Sonata Senpai?
Seems like Ken looks up to Akihiko. Or,
Yeah.
well, duh, man. Of course Ken looks up to Akihiko. I mean, look at him. Ken has to look up to Akihiko, otherwise he can't see his face, man. Or he's just staring at his red vest, man. Jeez.
Yeah, well.
I'm
it's
so
nice to
dumb
meet you.
sometimes. It just startles those around me. Anyway, one thing that I've kind of gotten sick of doing in this series is waiting over people in their cutscenes. Like, I love listening to hear them talk and all, especially since I do want to give credit to the voice actors. But like, it gets kind of annoying trying to commentate something when like you're in a good flow of what you're saying, and then you have to stop because someone on the game is talking through their voice acting. And then by the time they stop, I completely forget what I was talking about. Because that happens way too much. Anyway, this will be all for this episode. So thank you all for watching this episode of Persona 3 FES with the Game Guide. And let's all pray and hope that my new programs to replace my broken ones will work. So, goodbye, everybody.